Good morning, afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to this week's edition of The Things I Know. Second week of the coronavirus edition, so hooray! I wanted to start today by wishing everybody a happy St. Patrick's Day. This is literally one of my favorite holidays, has been as long as I can remember. Growing up, it's my sister's birthday. Sorry, I feel like I'm touching my face a lot, which I'm super conscious of now. So it was my sister's birthday today. Happy birthday to Amy. So growing up, it was always a big day because we celebrated Amy's birthday. And then, of course, when I married a Callahan and became Irish by marriage, I do have a little bit of Irish in me, according to Ancestry.com, that amplified my excitement, and then living in Chicago, and then of course Charlotte Irish dancing. So I've got my Ireland hat on. I think I got it at the Irish American Heritage Center at one of their St. Patrick's Day parties. I've got this shirt on. I have a bit of a drinking problem, which Charlotte picked out for me. I don't know what that means. Actually, although it's to me, I liked it because it reminds me of Chris Farley. Anywho, happy St. Patrick's Day and happy birthday to my sister. So today I wanted to kind of expand on what I talked about last week around the coronavirus and what we can do as individuals, again, scratching my nose, individuals to handle all of this. And I was listening to the news the other day. I was actually walking to the mail, so I wasn't paying a whole lot of attention, but on the channel I was watching, they had a therapist on, and she mentioned something called the 4 M's. And actually, if anybody, I do want to stop right now. If anybody's watching, just say hi. I'd love to know who's watching, or if you're watching in replay, say hi there too. I always like to see who's watching and so forth. Anyways, side note. Hey Melissa, sending you love too in Ohio. I miss you. So the 4 M's. And I heard her say it just in passing, but I just thought it was so brilliant that I thought, you know what, I'm going to bring that on and share it with you guys today. So the 4 M's, I posted about this yesterday. Hey, Kristen, I've got my notes because I want to make sure I don't mess it up. Mindfulness, movement, mastery, and meaningful engagement. So again, I wasn't paying a whole lot of attention, so those were the 4 M's, and I'm sort of sharing with you what I consider to be the definition of these 4 things. Some are clear, right? Some are a little less clear. So the first one is mindfulness. So I think this comes in 2 forms. One, I think it's mindfulness, how we are staying present in this day. For some of us, that's prayer. For some of us, that's meditation. For some of us, it's journaling. Maybe it's a combination of all 3. I definitely listen to meditation tapes, guided meditation tapes. I've found a couple of really great playlists on Spotify that I can just listen to. And then I do journal every day, and I journal my positive affirmations. And I will say that there is always a point in time when I am doing that where there's a specific affirmation. I think I've shared this with you guys before, but the one that always makes me feel lighter is something wonderful is happening today. I can feel it. That's a really important one to keep in mind these days because there's a lot of crap going on. And yet, if you are mindful, if you take a moment to look around, you will see some of the things that are in this experience for us, some of the things that can be wonderful in all of this. Yes, this is a hard time to be staying at home, working from home, schooling from home, social distancing, no matter, depending on where you live, you may be stuck in your house and not actually, if you're watching from up in San Francisco. Hey, Elizabeth, happy belated birthday, by the way. You may be actually having to stay in your house. So can be really, really tough. So where can you find the wonderful in that? So mindfulness in the respect of how do you stay present. And then the other thing I think I want to share about mindfulness is, and again, this is kind of my opinion, but just be really mindful of what you're digesting news-wise from Facebook, from the news, and also be very mindful of what you're posting. I have actually seen recently some pushback on people who have been posting, you know, 2% of the American population is this many people that are going to die, and you just better get used to it. And, you know, for people who have family members or friends who are in that high, that category of being compromised, that can be really scary and painful. You know, this sounds weird, but I think every day about, I feel, happy's not the right word, but I'm so glad I'm not worried about my dad. That, you know, because he would have been in a nursing home. He was in a nursing home at the end of his life. And if I couldn't get to him, if my sister couldn't see him, oh God, the thought of that just makes me nauseous, and it doesn't even affect me. So, you know, just be really mindful of what you're posting out there. Be mindful of what you're ingesting. Be mindful of that you're paying attention to the actual facts, and not so much the chaos and the misinformation and so forth. I mean, that's true of every day, but specifically around this. So the second thing is movement. Well, clearly that is movement. But I think this is a really important piece because a lot of us are in a situation now where we might not be moving as much. So I was thinking about my kids. You know, they're used to moving from class to class, and now they're doing all their schooling from home. My husband, who is working from home, he's used to walking from building to building. And so it's making sure it's not just about getting up and exercising. Maybe you're not an exercise person, or maybe you are, but then the rest of the day you're sitting at home versus things you would have done if you were actually at an office. So one of the greatest tips, and this comes way back in the day from my Weight Watcher days, is moving 5 minutes every hour. Just getting up. Hi, Darren. Darren is literally in the other room. Getting up and moving 5 minutes every hour. Sorry. Darren watching threw me off. It's setting an alarm and making sure that every hour you get up and move around the house, go take a walk, do something to get moving throughout the day. If you can get outside, if you can take a walk outside, highly recommend some nature around all of this. But a 5-minute alarm once every hour just to get some movement in. I've talked to both of my kids about that as well. The third thing is mastery. And again, I didn't pay attention to what her definition of it was. I think I heard it, and this is the way I define it, and that is paying attention to what you can do and mastering that. So mastering the art of hand washing for 20 seconds. We all know it's happy birthday twice. There's been a lot of really great memes out there, or maybe memes are the wrong word, a lot of great posts out there about the different songs you can sing for 20 seconds. Hey, Mike. So it's, you know, washing your hands, using hand sanitizer if you can't wash your hands, but being really, really mindful about that. Social distancing. I mean, luckily my kids have been staying home. We haven't really had this issue, but I'm hearing lots of stories about families really struggling because other families are getting out there and doing things, and then they're trying to explain to their kids why they can't go out and do stuff. And so just really, really just do it. Social distance. I know it sucks, but the faster we get on board with all of this, the faster this is going to end. And again, paying attention to the facts. So mastery is doing what you can do, making sure that you're well informed, social distance, wash your hands, all of that. And then the last one, I think, is the most important, which is meaningful engagement. So yes, we have to social distance. Yes, we aren't able to get out and talk with people, but there are so many great ways, not only just the phone, but there's so many opportunities. Skype, Zoom, reach out to some friends and have a virtual cocktail party. I just saw one of my friends is having a virtual karaoke party for her birthday. She asked for songs, and then they're going to do a Zoom call and sing songs on karaoke. I thought that was hilarious and super smart. If you're not familiar with Zoom, you can get Zoom. It's zoom.us. You can get it for free. You have 45 minutes for free with as many people as you want, or if you pay for, hey, Kathy, if you pay for the professional version, you can have as many people for as long as you want. I have the professional version just because of my work. It was like $120 for the year. It was super cheap, but it's free for most of us. For 45 minutes, you can get on and talk to a friend and actually see them. Skype, obviously, the same way. So highly recommend reaching out and having virtual cocktail parties and having virtual birthday parties and having just talking to people maybe you haven't seen or talked to in a while. Here's my invitation. Hey, Adrienne. I do have Zoom, and I would love to be of service in this time. I'm actually pretty calm and collected about all of this. And the reason is I've spent 3 years studying this and studying the art of letting go and the art of not being attached to the outcome. And, you know, over the last couple weeks when I was calm, there was actually a part of me that thought, am I naive? Why am I not worried? And then I just realized this is what I do. This is who I am, is a calm person who tries to look for the positive in things. You know, in my business, I say that, yeah, I know, right? It's hard to remember it's St. Patrick's Day. It is. In my business, I say that my superpower is believing in you until you believe in you. But I do have a couple other superpowers. One of them is staying calm, and one of them is being able to reframe and be positive about things. So here's my invite. If you need an ear, if you would like some reframing around what's going on, if you would like just to be listened to and be heard, please let me know. Message me here, put something in the comments, email me at transformationforreal@gmail. I have some extra time open up because of friends that had to cancel their trips out here. I would love to hop on a 15, 20, 30-minute call with you and help calm anything that might be coming up for you around everything that's going on, whether it's the actual coronavirus, whether it's the long time that we may be doing all of this, you know, some ideas around how to handle this with your family, with friends, whatever. I want to put that out there. This isn't about me getting clients. Has absolutely nothing to do with this. I just realized that one of my gifts is to be able to listen and help and calm and be positive. And if I can share that with anybody out there, I want to be able to do that. So that is my gift, or my offer, I should say. So let me know. Put it in here, message me over Facebook, email me at transformationforreal.com, and we'll schedule a time, maybe via Zoom if you want to see me, or we could just do it over the phone, whatever feels good. Hey, Beth. All right, that's it. Mindfulness, movement, mastery, and meaningful engagement. I hope that you can participate in all 4 of those M's, and that it will help as we move through this very unsettling and unknown time, quite frankly. And then I will look forward to seeing you back here next Tuesday for the things I know. I might try to see if I can get one of my kids to come online and say hi, just for fun, because why not? Because they're here. And they may be here for a very long time. Yeah, that's it. That's the things I know this week. I'll see you next week. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Bye.